Ah, fire. What would a camping trip be like without one? We use it for light, for warmth, and of course we can cook on it. And as everyone knows, there's a few basic things you got to take along in your trip to get that fire going. You'll need matches. Of course, you can get the paper ones and the wooden ones, and you get the good old waterproof matches. I also like to bring along a lighter. These work really good in windy conditions. And of course, you need something to burn, and that's where old pieces of newspaper come in handy. Another nice thing to have around, you can buy this commercially available Firestarter material. It's basically wax impregnated cardboard, and this is really good when it's rainy or damp out. And if you run out of paper to burn, dry leaves and pine needles work good. And of course, there's always good old birch bark. This stuff is great. In fact, it's so good, it'll even burn when it's wet.
But after a long day spent paddling through the rain, finding dry firewood, especially kindling, can be a real challenge.
So what I like to do is take a small supply of dry kindling with me from home, and I make my own from scraps of 2x4s and 2x6s left over from building projects around the house. I just take the end pieces here and take my splitting axe and just split little pieces off the end. So I get some nice small pieces that are easy to carry and easy to burn.
And to keep your kindling dry, make sure you store it in one of those self-sealing plastic bags.
Here's something else you can use to get your fire going. Dry wood shavings. Now this is really easy. Again, just get yourself a scrap piece of 2x4, get a planer, and just peel off some pieces. This stuff takes up no bulk at all, and it really works.
And instead of throwing out all that lint that collects in your clothes dryer, maybe you should take a handful of that along on your next outing.
Using dryer lint to start a fire, that's a new one on me. I only read about that recently on the internet. But I got some in this fire pit, and I got a match, so let's see if it works. Catches. It's burning. Yep, that works.
Now, I'm not suggesting you need to take all of this with you, but it's always a good idea on any wilderness trip to have at least one kind of fire starter backup available.